She was cleaning out her closet when she found it, a dusty old cassette tape with a faded label that read "For Lisa, with love." She felt a surge of nostalgia and curiosity as she recognized the handwriting of her high school boyfriend Jake. They had dated for 2 years before he moved away to college, and they lost touch. She wondered what had happened to him and where he was now. She dug out an old boom box from the basement and inserted the tape. She pressed play and waited for the familiar song to fill the air. She remembered how Jake used to make her mixtape with songs that expressed his feeling for her. He had a knack for finding the perfect tunes to match their moods and moments. The first song was "I Want You Back." She smiled as she recalled how Jake had played this song for her when he asked her out for the first time. He had been so nervous and cute, holding a bouquet of roses and chocolate bar. She said yes without hesitation, and they had danced to the song. The second song was "Can't Help Falling in Love." She felt a pang of sadness as she remembered how Jake had sang the song to her at their prom night. She had looked so handsome in his tuxedo, and she had felt so beautiful in her dress. They had kissed under the disco ball, and he had whispered in her ear that he loved her more than anything. The third song was "Don't You." She felt a tear roll down her cheek as she remembered how Jake had played this song for her when he left for college. He had hugged her tightly and told her that he would never forget her and that he would call her every day. He had given her a locket with their picture inside and told her to always wear it. She had promised him that she would wait for him and that they would be together again soon. She pressed the stop button and opened the drawer where she kept the locket. She wondered if he still remembered her and if he still had the ring that matched her locket. She wondered if he still cared for her or if he had found a new love. She decided to find out. She searched online for his name and found his profile on social media site. He looked older but still handsome, with a smile that made her heart skip a beat. He lived in the New York City and worked as a journalist. He was single according to his status. She hesitated for a moment, then clicked on the message button. She typed in a simple greeting, "Hi Jake, it's Lisa. I hope you remember me." She hit send and waited nervously for his reply. A few minutes later, she heard a ping on her phone. She opened the message and saw his response. "Lisa? Wow, I can't believe it's you. Of course I remember you. How are you? Where are you? What are you doing?" She felt a surge of joy and relief as she read his words. He remembered her. He was happy to hear from her. She typed back quickly, "I'm fine. Thanks. I live in Chicago and work as a teacher. I'm doing well." They exchanged messages for an hour, catching up on their lives and reminiscing about their past. They laughed at their old jokes and shared their hopes and dreams. They felt a connection that was still strong. After all these years, they agreed to talk on the phone the next day and maybe video chat later. They said goodnight and signed off with a smiley face and hearts. She went to bed feeling happy and hopeful. She put the tape on her nightstand and looked at it with gratitude. It had brought Jake back into her life just when she needed him most. She closed her eyes and drifted off to sleep, dreaming of him.